Hi Pisces, this is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is your reading for the week of June 20th through the 27th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm doing I do a different order every week when I do these, but I usually do them elements, right? And this time I'm doing it by, how do we put it? Natures. So I did the card wheel, and now I'm starting with the mutable. And then I'll do the fixed. I don't know what I'm telling you that. Maybe I'm telling you that because sometimes it's good to do the same things, but in a different order to maybe help you see things in a different way, or to shake things up a little bit. I mean, that's how we change our mind, by doing different things, by taking a different action. So maybe that's part of the message for you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Fool. So this card has come up for at least 2 other signs already. So this might be the energy of the week. So the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that doesn't move, in that and knights are about action. So it's a little odd, right? Because the energy of a knight is about action. So here's the one who doesn't move, and he doesn't move because he's an Earth sign, and Earth is more practical and more concerned with security, food, health, things that are on the physical plane, right? Money. So the Knight of Pentacles is the guy that he wants to take action on the Earth plane, and he moves at a very slow, steady pace. He gets things done, but he wants to make sure everything is solid. It's very solid. And then you get the Emperor, who's really solid, super solid. So you have these energies of maybe there's something you want to build. And I know you're Pisces, and I understand you to the best of my ability. And I understand certain signs better than others because I'm more related to them in a way, or because I relate to them in a more profound way. So I feel like you have this desire to build something that's very solid and very secure and very unshakable in a way, right? And then we get the Fool. So I don't know if the Fool means this is you. I have to throw another card, because the Fool is a very interesting card. The Fool has 2 meanings. The Fool, I mean, they all have more than 2 meanings, but the Fool is either enthusiasm, optimism, moving forward, taking a leap of faith, right? Or the Fool could also be aimless, foolish, doesn't see what's in front of him, sort of floating about. A bit of a lemming, like, oh, I'll just follow where everyone else is going, right? So I'm not really sure Okay. I feel okay. I got the world. So the world's a really powerful card. So we have the beginning and the end. And we have a whole story here. So it feels like and it seems like you are ready, willing, and able to start to build something that's very solid and very secure, that it is kind of your brainchild and you're the boss of it, and you're enthusiastic about it, and you're also ready to like have it done in a way. Um, and I know that this might be like a garment of clothing that you're not used to wearing, so to speak. Not that you can't wear it. This idea, this notion, this thing that you want to build is, I think, a really good idea, and I think it really feeds you, and it feeds it. This is like I got the passionate one. So I feel like this is like really like this is a fire burning inside of you. This is a fire burning inside of you, and there is a certain idealism and kind of excitement, and I think what I would advise in a way is that you um, don't get lost in the fantasy of it. Get lost in the practicality of it. Get lost in making it something that's very solid and stable and that can be relied upon. And you know, because I think you probably got it in this sort of dreamy way, but it needs to be very solid, and then it'll serve you. And I think it's going to serve you for it could serve you for a really long time. I think this is something that might have to do with your finances, might have to do with your security, maybe something to do with your home or your job, that, you kind of really have the whole vision of it. So if you see yourself going off into la la land, right? And going off into like, oh, what if, like you need to, you know, kind of lasso yourself back and get very practical, right? Get very practical. Um, because this can be something that's really, really long lasting. Something that's really long lasting and really to your benefit, to the benefit of others around you. Um, so use your like direct. It's almost like direct. That's what it is. Because I always feel like he's the delegator. I always feel like that with him for some reason. Because a great leader delegates. He doesn't do everything himself. Just doesn't. It's foolish. He doesn't do everything well. He doesn't have the time. He can't do it correctly. So he delegates it out to the right people, right? That's how things really work best. So it's almost like delegate your vision and your dream and your enthusiasm and optimism, and like funnel it into something um, useful, and then all the other stuff that you don't want to do that is like overwhelming and you're not good at, like invite other people in to do it. Invite other people in to do it. If you have to pay them, or if you have to barter, or whatever it is, or include them in some way. Your job is to be the visionary, right? Your job is to be the visionary. That's your job. It's not. So, years ago, I had a t-shirt business, and I was pretty successful. designed the t-shirts, I dyed the t-shirts, I made labels, I sewed in the labels, I sold all the t-shirts, I steamed them all, I shipped them all, I was the accountant. I, and because I did all those things, it lost its fire, because I had too many things going on, and I didn't delegate enough, and I lost sight. I mean, the economy didn't help either, and it was a lesson I was supposed to learn as I was supposed to learn it in the way I was supposed to learn it. But now, there are certain things that I'm working on in my life. It's like I don't do everything myself. I got that. My job is to have the vision, and then to like put the pieces together. It's like, okay, I can get you to do that, and I can get you to do that. Maybe I can barter. There's a million ways. But to take it all on yourself and to think, oh, I could do it. It's like, no, you can't. Nobody can. Nobody can. So that's my little oomph to you. That's why I get the world, because the world means a lot of things. But it could also mean like other people involved, right? It's a whole world. So that's what I'm getting for you. Very interesting. Nice reading. So remember, your job is to be the optimist. Your job is to be the dreamer, right? And to turn other people onto your dream, and then have them help you to visualize it into reality. How do you like that? Blessings to you.